Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurina Dira binti Azrul. Today I would like to present to you slime in chemistry. I'm Nurina Dira binti Azrul with matrix number 2023850302 from group AS1201H. Introduction to slime. The science behind making slime involves chemistry, which is all about states of matter, including liquids, solids, and gases. Slime is all about polymers, which is made when two or more molecules join together to form a long chain of molecules. Chemical bonds are formed when the glue is mixed with an activator in this recipe. The saline plays the role of activator. Slime activators change the position of the molecules in a process called cross-linking. A chemical reaction happens, and a new substance is formed. Instead of free-flowing, the molecules have now become tangled and create what we call slime. Slime is neither a solid nor a liquid. Instead, scientists call this substance a non-Newtonian fluid. This classification means if you let slime ooze through your fingers, it flows like a thick liquid. When you squeeze a non-Newtonian fluid, it feels hard like a wet solid. This is because squeezing the particles in the slime makes it hard for them to slide against each other. Other than that, slime is a type of polymer, which is a large molecule formed by many repeating units of smaller molecules. There are naturally occurring polymers, including cellulose, found in wood and paper, and starch, found in plants, as well as human-made polymers such as polyester used in fabrics and polystyrene used in foam cups. Polymers are also known as plastics. Slime has properties of both solids and liquids. Like a solid, slime can be formed into a ball and keep its shape. However, slime contains over 90% water and can flow like a liquid. Next slide is slime polymerization. As you can see here, the PVA polymer will mix with borate iron and it will forward and reverse reaction to the PVA/borate cross-linked polymer plus with water. The PVA polymer plus borate iron is the reactant, while the PVA/borate cross-linked polymer plus water is the product. Next slide is the slide of materials that are used to make slime. First is borax, or known as sodium borate hydrate. Borax, also known as sodium borate, sodium tetraborate, or disodium tetraborate, is colorless crystalline solid that has been used in laundry, product, and household cleaners. Borax is hydrate, meaning it is a substance that contains water molecules. Second is PVA glue, or polyvinyl alcohol. There are many types of glue, but I use glue that contains PVA, which is polyvinyl alcohol. Polyvinyl alcohol or PVA is a polymer used to make many plastics. The term polymer comes from the Greek poly means many, and meros meaning part. A polymer is a large molecule made up of many smaller molecules called monomers. PVA molecules are long polymer molecule chains that are tangled together, creating a thick viscous liquid. In Greek, mono means one. As the name suggests, polyvinyl alcohol is made of many units of the monomer vinyl alcohol. Next materials is water, or known as H2O. Water is an inorganic compound with the chemical formula H2O. It is a transparent, tasteless, odorless, nearly colorless chemical substance, and it is the main constituent of Earth's hydrosphere and the fluids of all non-living organisms, in which it acts as a solvent. It is vital for all known forms of life despite not providing food, energy, or organic micronutrients. Its chemical formula H2O indicates that each of its molecules contains one oxygen and two hydrogen atoms connected by covalent bonds. The hydrogen atoms are attached to the oxygen atom at an angle of 104.45 degrees. Water is also the other half of activator. It's crucial in the chemical reaction to make slime. It also acts as a softener. It helps soften slime that may be a little too hard and can be used to make a wiggly-jiggly texture. Other materials that I use are a plastic container or Tupperware, which is to place the slime, and a spoon or spatula to mix all the chemical ingredients. Next slide is the chemical reaction for the materials that I use to make slime. First is chemical reaction for borax, sodium borate decay hydrate, which is the formula is B407Na210H2O with molar mass 381.4 gram per mole. Second is the chemical reaction for PVA glue or polyvinyl acetate. The formula is C4H6O2N with molar mass 86.09 gram per mole. Next chemical reaction is the chemical reaction for water with the formula H2O and molar mass 18.0158 gram per mole. This is the video experiment that I have recorded to make slime. Please do watch. Next slide is the explanation to the experiment. The specifics of how a type of slime works depends on its chemical composition, but the basic explanation is that chemicals are mixed to form polymers. The polymers act as a net with molecules sliding against each other. For a specific example, consider the chemical reaction that produces classic glue and borax slime. Two solutions are combined to make classic slime. One is diluted school glue or polyvinyl alcohol in water. The other solution is borax Na2B4O0, then H2O in water. Borax dissolves in water into sodium ions Na plus and tetraborate ions. The tetraborate ions react with water to produce the OH minus ion and boric acid. B4 or 7 2 minus plus 7H2O react to 4H3BO3 plus 2OH minus. Boric acid reacts with water to form boric ions. H3BO3 plus 2H2O react to BOH4 minus plus H3O plus. Hydrogen bonds form between the boron ion and OH groups of the polyvinyl alcohol molecules from the glue, linking them together to form a new polymer, which is slime. The cross-linked polyvinyl alcohol traps a lot of water, so slime is wet. You can adjust the consistency of slime by controlling the ratio of glue to borax. If you have an excess of diluted glue compared with the borax solution, you will limit the number of cross links that can form and get a more fluid slime. You can also adjust the recipe by limiting the amount of water that you use. For example, you could mix the borax solution directly with glue, producing a very stiff slime. Next, the conclusion of the experiment. In summary, the slime was created by mixing glue and borax solution together. The borax prevented the glue from flowing normally, resulting in a material that behaves like a liquid but does not flow, known as a polymer. A polymer possesses qualities of both solid and liquid matter, allowing it to behave like a liquid by taking the shape of its container, while also being able to be picked up like a solid. The particles in a polymer chain themselves together, causing it to behave like a liquid but not flow or break apart.